Hey everyone, welcome to another live stream of mine. You will see a few channel reviews today, and yeah, such a great discussion already in the chat here beforehand. But let me address the replay users first. Actually, I have an announcement to make. I will switch up my content a little bit in the coming, starting next Saturday actually, and in which I will do kind of a show in which I will answer your questions. So feel free to send me some questions of yours by commenting in my videos with this hashtag so I don't miss them. And I'm happy to answer your questions from now on. Let's see how that goes. I mean, yeah, let's switch things up. Let's get things more exciting. Let's see how that goes. I mean, never. I'm already at how many subscribers are I right now? I think 2,600. I just crossed a milestone. I mean, it's already established, and my content kind of resonates with you. But so it's getting harder to experiment with new things, right? But I decided let's try something new and let's see how next Saturday goes. So, but first of all, let's do some channel reviews today. Welcome everyone in the chat. Michelle, Pam, Red Wine, and Blue Mum. How are you doing? David Dorian, you're already waiting quite a long time in this stream. Such a great discussion here. Tyler Nil, how are you doing? You're new, right? So welcome to my channel. Yeah, that's true. You're a real estate whisperer. I again forgot your name. You recently told me that one, right? In the live stream, it's really not that possible. Just comment a question in any of my videos after the stream, for example. And I will get them into the list and put them into the show then. Hi to Ofi and Casa. My Spanish is really bad. Sorry, I butchered your channel name right now. Thanks for the praise for the tool. Comparison with analytics with competitors. Yeah, that's actually a commonly requested feature for Morningfame. I'm personally not really a fan of directly comparing you with competitors per se, I have to say. It always has to have a purpose. So I'm wondering in particular, why are you looking at competitors? And one feature that is already in the tool is actually looking at competitors for the reason of choosing video topics that were successful for your competitors. You know, your competitors have similar audience than you do. So if they did a video topic that worked for their audience, then it's a good chance that if you do a similar video topic on your channel, it will also work well for your audience because your audience has the same interests as the other audience. And that actually you can find in the first tab, the topic tab of the keyword research tool. So let me know if there is some particular reason why you want to compare yourself to competitors, and I will look into it, how to design a feature out of that. Because there's huge potential, in particular with looking at competitors' channels. This is a strategy that YouTube consultants apply quite often because they get paid to start new channels for brands, right? So they don't have time to experiment. So what they do instead, they look at other channels, what is successful for them, and start with replicating their style, their video topic choices, and with that have a better chance to jumpstart a brand new channel for their clients, right? So that was the reason why I introduced this feature in the topic tab, to look at the most successful video topics on competitors' channels. Oh, I just remember, I'm about to extend this feature to allow you to choose your own channels. Currently, the tool chooses the competitor's channel automatically, but you will soon be able to add your own channels of your choosing there. So I think that probably goes into the direction that you were imagining, probably, right? And yeah, actually, the same strategy of looking at the competitors recently worked really well for one channel. I just forgot his name. Anyway, he started in end of last year on the topic of Fortnite. And you know, Fortnite, how competitive that is. I mean, that's one of the hugest gaming topics we currently have on YouTube. And he made it from 0 to currently several thousand subscribers. I don't know the status, maybe 10,000, beyond 10,000 subscribers currently in Fortnite. And his strategy, it explained it to me, was looking at the successful Fortnite channels he had there and replicating their style, the topic choices, and so on. And yeah, this way really grew to a large channel already. So this is really valuable. All right. All right. Okay. Let's sorry everyone. Let's go back on topic. Today we are doing channel reviews, and Pam, by the way, really good idea about hot topics, kind of like trends. I was thinking about that. It's kind of difficult to make that happen, but that's basically if you have some ideas how you find out about new trends, yeah, that are currently trending, then please let me know. What I wanted to do today is I want to take your Morningfame report. So if you don't have a Morningfame account yet, there is a link in the description where you can create one. Just quickly create one. I mean, it's no obligations to have a free trial. You don't have to start paying for it later on, but the review will be in a way that I use the report to find out what would be the next step to grow your channel. I mean, we have so many advice tips out there. It's kind of overwhelming, also for me, even though I'm thinking about that 24/7 and with all the different niches and not just about my own channel. And there's so many things to do, but what would be the next step to do in order to climb the next step on the ladder of your channel growth? And I wanna look into that today in particular. That's the focus of the reviews today. Channel cluster, Pam, that's actually a good idea. Let's look into that. Anyway. Live Orama, great questions. You can't use Morningfame to get into trending. Sorry. I have to be frank there. Trending is its own algorithm. I mean, we have 6 algorithms on YouTube, right? Search, suggested videos, notifications, trending, subscription feed, and home. Yeah, these are the 6 algorithms. Currently, Morningfame helps you with like general, in general, to trigger the algorithm in general. In a sense, you will know I'm focusing very strongly with all the analytics and so on in the choice of the video topics. The video topics is, I believe, the most important thing that you need to think about in order to grow your channel, because it starts all with that. If you don't have a video topic that is interesting to people, well, then you can do all SEO and perfect thumbnail and so on. People won't be interested in that. But on the other side, if you have a video topic that is really intriguing for people, something fresh, something they are actually into, then you can do a perfect thumbnail on that will pitch the value of the video. People will watch it for a longer time, which again triggers all algorithms. And yeah, it all starts with the video topic. And of course, you know, I have this keyword research tool that is particularly well suited for search. It's designed to rank in search. And of course, if your video ranks in search, then you have the chance to rank or to get discovered in suggested videos and home as well. And of course, I think today in the reviews, I will touch on that. View velocity is something very important. That is also something that will actually help you to get into the different algorithms if your view velocity is high, because that's, I mean, not directly, it's a longer story why that is so important, but that ultimately, if the view velocity is insane, then you actually can make it into trending. But it's not that Morningfame helps you directly to get into trending. All right. Welcome, Kai. Welcome, Anime for the World Studios. Yeah, indeed. Some channels publish rarely, but still can grow because each video is high quality, short animations that are of high quality. Just recently, Daryl Eves published a video explaining that he has clients who are publishing very rarely, but grow beyond 1 million of subscribers, because each video is like really, it's not a simple YouTube video anymore, which we usually see on YouTube, right? These short videos that are like low budget productions. It's like a really sophisticated, I mean, like the Pixar animation shorts we all know, right? There are plenty of YouTubers out there that use it as well. All right. Thanks, Vern family. The gateway video actually is a very crucial part of ranking in search. Actually inspired by Brian G. Johnson. He once did a video explaining that. And he again was inspired by Google SEO, where you basically look at the search results and pick out the video that has the lowest scores in everything, subscribers, views, and so on. And that tells you the minimum amount of numbers you need as well in order to rank for the certain search term. It's a cornerstone, really, to measure the competition of a particular search term. Okay, without further ado, let's do a review. Please keep in mind you need a Morningfame account for that, because otherwise I can't have this focus on what would be the next step, the one next step to grow your channel. I actually really need the Morningfame report for that. Please, if you don't have one, create one with the link in this description. Free trial, no obligation, so don't feel lured into my tool this way. But anyway, if you're okay with me showing your Morningfame report, because it has internal statistics that are not public to everyone, you have to be okay that I show your report in this stream. Then please put into the chat right now at Morningfame review. Yeah, so I know you raised your hand to get a review, and I will draw a random number to pick the one who gets the first review. All right. Okay, reviews are coming in. I would say let's do a random number between 0 and 30. The 49 here is the previous random number. That doesn't count. All right, 23. Illuminati, or as we nowadays have as well, Niminati. You know, the tribe of Nick Nimmin and D Nimmin. Such a cool name. All right, let's look. Let's count through. The first person is the water box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. The Vern family vlog. Awesome. You are the lucky one. Let's have a look. All right. Vlogs is actually, that's an interesting start, because vlogs are quite unique. Yeah, I mean, there are other areas, niches on Morningfame, on YouTube, that are quite unique as well in that sense. But vlogs is kind of the prototype of channels that work a little bit different than, for example, how-to channels. They don't really have it easy to rank in search, which is usually a very good way to bootstrap a channel to get the initial audience on your channel on YouTube when you start growing. Vlogs are a lot about community. Here we have the report of Vern family vlogs. As you can see here, that's what I mean. When we look at the views from where it's coming from, half is from subscribers and half is from visitors, as I call them. YouTube calls them non-subscribers. This is a common number actually for vlogs, because vlogs are more about the community and less about getting new visitors to your channel. So it's very important for vlogs to increase the active subscribers, because the discoverability for vlogs is not that easy. If you're having like a weekend vacation, yeah, it's not always easy to like give your video a topic, because so many different things happen on your vlog. So it's more about getting your subscribers and getting your subscribers count, so they keep coming back to your channel and drive the views. This is, by the way, an estimate Morningfame has here about active subscribers, 162 plus, which is a little bit more than 10% of your total subscribers, which is really good. And of course, continue to grow the active subscribers. The active subscribers is really something that drives also the view velocity, which you can see here, which really looks good here, by the way. You have even peaks here, which is something that is really a good sign of, at that point, usually in the beginning, your subscribers watch your video, but they are limited, right? I mean, you only have that certain amount of subscribers, but when you have a peak like this, it's suddenly a way where either you shared your video somewhere actively. I can't tell that, of course. Just let me know what happened here, but either you shared it or the algorithm got triggered and you just immediately got outreach on YouTube itself without even doing something. And that is a really great sign. And I'm glad that this happens so early for you. Usually with a channel of your size, 1,500 subscribers, I don't see that very often. That's a really good sign, so keep it up. Reacting to scary videos. Yeah, I bet that's something that people are interested. So that's something, yeah, the algorithm has like a easier job to promote on the platform. All right, let's have a look. What would be your next step? And very crucial here is the chart at the top of the strategy tab, which I designed to like find out what is the next step. And we can easily see here, it's certainly gaining subscribers. Your watch time is incredible, your engagement is incredible, which actually is a good sign, especially for a vlog. because it's all about your community. So keep focusing on that. Certainly, you're doing a really great job here. You're outperforming like heavily. That's incredible. Views are very good as well. But what I expect is to be on the green line. You don't even have to be above the green line. Everything above the green line is like doing a kick-ass job. So very good. Let's have a look at subscribers. I think everything that you see here is you have high quality content. So why don't you have more subscribers? All right, you recently lost a few subscribers in the last week. Do you have an idea why? Let me know in the comments. Actually, I reduced the latency quite a lot, so I can communicate with you better. Let me know if you have an explanation for the lost subscribers. By the way, the next review will be again, you will raise your hand and I will draw a random number. So stay tuned after this review. I will call you out to raise your hand for the next review. Okay, good question. It's sometimes hard to tell why that happens. Let's see. Top videos by subscribers gained, bottom 10 is there. Here is one video that is actually 7 days ago where you lost 12 subscribers. First snack crate Korea. Oh, you're doing that's always a fun thing. Let me see. This one is the one 7 days ago. Let's have a look at that video. Because sometimes there is a reason why you lost subscribers. Basically, you have good watch time. I mean, you usually have better watch time, but over 4 minutes is already really great. Quite a few views. It didn't particularly take off, so a common explanation for that is not the case here. You had subscribers, you lost subscribers. Did you change your topic choice usually? You're doing Blue Angels. That seems to be a music band maybe, or a sports group. Free breast pump, that is certainly something about family. Family hangout, awesome hangout again. Guess what we did? Vacation at the beach with your family. Okay, I see. Interesting. You usually don't do snack reviews or snacks like this, right? But it's hard to tell why you lost those subscribers. It's hard to tell. Let's don't sweat that too much. Really, let's don't sweat that too much. There is sometimes a reason, but you know, with one video dragging you down this week, that doesn't mean necessarily that you are on a wrong route or something like that. If you continue to do snack review videos and you continue to lose subscribers, then maybe think about, maybe that's not the topic that your audience enjoys. But on the other side, by the way, how many subscribers did you gain here? I think you gained a few subscribers as well, right? 4 subscribers. Maybe you tap into a new audience this way, so it has also an upside there. I would judge it certainly by one video. So that certainly drags you down here. I would say you usually gain more subscribers, right? All right, you have not activated that feature yet. Let me use my special key for that. So now we have it activated. Usually grow quite a few subscribers. Can you see here? So usually you are doing really great. You just had a bad week this week. So perfect. Usually your subscriber growth would be great. I think above 10, which would be the green line. At that point, the 0 is quite usual because this number, gain subscribers per video, all right, is usually not counting all subscribers, especially not those that go to your channel page and subscribe there. It only counts those subscribers that are subscribing directly on the video they watch. So I would actually say that it is a special case this week for you that your subscribers is quite low. I think what you rather would focus on is more likely the views. Let's see what we are having here. You're gaining a lot from old videos as well, 4,000 views. That is certainly evergreen videos you have on your channels. So this is really great. What you need to increase is a little bit of average from non-subscribers, and certainly this is something where search helps quite a lot. Yeah, and as I said in the beginning, it's a little bit special for vlogs. Yeah. Because it's hard to tell which topic is a particular vlog episode about. Yeah. And certainly what you could do is, I saw this family vacation here, right? Yeah, this one. I can't tell without watching the video, but where were you, for example? Which beach was it? What kind of, is there a water park nearby which you visited as well, or a nature reserve that was nearby that you visited as well? Something that has a name. Yeah, something that has a name. Especially if vlogs go to Disneyland, that is no-brainer then, that you would optimize your video for Disneyland. We went to Disneyland, this Disneyland Orlando or something like that, and you optimize your video around that. Here in this case, you would be optimizing your video around the name of the beach you were at. Yeah, and this way you can draw in people who are planning to go next weekend to this particular beach, and they want to check it out. Whoa, how nice is the sand there? Maybe is there nice food trucks or something like that? You know, people who are scouting out the location they want to go next weekend. So your vlog episode could be a little bit about that, yeah, weaved into your episode, so that people who are interested to finding out more about that location, whether they want to go or not, they get their questions basically answered. So this way you can mold your vlog episode, which is really about your family usually, but also make it more appealing for people who are visiting there. And maybe they find your family really cute, really like a nice family, and they stick around and become a subscribers of yours. So that would be, I think, the next step that I would recommend to you. Think about a little bit how you can mold your episodes a little bit in the direction of making it appealing for search. I hope that helps. All right. Let's go straight away to the next review. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Here we go. Please post in the chat Morningfame review to raise your hand to do the next review. Again, you need to be okay to for me to show your Morningfame report, as well as you also need to have a Morningfame report. So if account, so if you don't have one, use the first link in the description to create one. Then, because I need your report to identify the first step, it's a free trial, so no obligations. All right, the review tags are coming on. Hi, Peck, how are you doing? Big friend over at the Early Access Facebook group. So everyone, by the way, who is an Early Access member on Morningfame, which is, by the way, a really great way to get access to early features and help me mold them to design them in a way that they work for you well as well, you can join the early access program in the accounts page. Just go to the menu and to accounts and subscription, and there's a button to join the early access program. Anyway, all right, let's draw another random number. 23 was the last one. Let's take the next one. 27. Awesome, Isaac. Just go to the early access sign up point through the menu. Accounts and subscription is the menu entry where you will find it. All right, the first person to raise the hand is again the water box. your reactions are how you call it. The body can react fast. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Matt Peck, it's you. All right, let's look into that. I'm actually happy that you are the happy one. Welcome, Mike. How are you doing? Because you were asking me quite a lot the past days about that. So let's have a look. What was your channel about? I just forgot. Tech reviews, right? Tech reviews. So that is actually a really great example, because we first had vlogs, and on the other side of the spectrum we have those how-to channels. Yeah, tech reviews. You had a video about macOS Mojave, for example, where you reviewed the new operating system. All right, let's go here. That's Matt Peck. 250 subscribers, so you're really getting started. Great. I really enjoy these small channels because it's quite challenging to grow a channel, but those who stick through really can make it. I believe if you just stick around long enough and you're flexible enough to adjust your content, then there's no way around really growing. With of course, the effort it's taking. Of course, the effort is not small. I bet we all can agree on that. All right, so tech reviews. Just for everyone else here, the idea, he reviewed the beta of the latest macOS operating system. Here is a electric powered skateboard, which is, by the way, here in Seattle quite common for people to commute. It's insane. You can't drive with a car during rush hour here. It's, I think, one of the worst countries in the world when it comes to cities in the world when it comes to the rush hour. macOS lighting. Here a little bit of Marvel comic reviews. No, the 3D light. So awesome. All right, so I think everyone has a pretty good understanding of what his channel is about. All right, let's go here. Wow, you're really rocking your stats here. Everything is outperforming. Really great job. Perfect. By the way, when you look at this graph here in the strategies tab, some people are all below the green line. Some people are all above the green line. If you are below the green line, don't sweat it too much. I mean, there's always time to improve all the metrics. The main purpose of this graph is actually to see all the metrics in relation. And as you can see here, everything is good. But what should you focus on? Yeah, engagement, your community, or converting your existing viewers you get to your channel into subscribers, or the watch time which is of course ultimately very important for, yeah, triggering the algorithm, or if you have to do more promotion for your channel. As I said in the beginning, there's so many tips to apply, but what should you apply first? And here it looks that focusing on views is a good idea. So let's enter the workshop to see what would be the most important thing here. And I think what is in your case, you're really hitting the ceiling here, really out of the park. Out of the park, that's not a saying, but you're really great in getting views from your subscribers. Your subscribers are really active. I mean, 85 views from subscribers on average on a video, considering that you only have close to 260 subscribers. That is really a great ratio. Your subscribers are really into your channel. They keep coming back to watch your new videos. That is particularly important, I think, for small channels to work on those active subscribers, because that's really proof that your content is something worth sticking around and watch the new videos coming up. Really good sign. And you also really get a lot of views from new visitors. You're obviously optimizing your videos well for search, and then of course all the other algorithms bring you views as well, I bet. So you're really doing great. I mean, there's nothing really to complain here, but since we are looking at this number to be the lowest in this case, this is how many views you gained on your channel in the last 7 days. And think about these numbers in terms of evergreen content. Yeah, usually those views you get in the last 7 days are of course from your latest uploads. Yeah, certainly. I mean, the latest video is usually the biggest driver of new views, but all the other views are usually then for very old videos. Hey Tom, how are you doing? Stay tuned for my footage, by the way. I'm finally having a new studio set up. By the way, everyone, stay tuned for that new studio next week in my video. I'm really excited to show it to you, everyone. Anyway, back to this number. Most of those views usually come from old videos, which are basically evergreen, which continue to drive views. Yeah, it's not all videos. Yeah, I myself have an YouTube advice channel, which is also an how-to channel. Let me quickly, sorry, Morningfame Central, here you go. I'm starting to get evergreen content as well. Yeah, the evergreen content, which is a few videos related about optimizing in search. But I'm lacking well behind, but still 1,500 views. At most 500 views are coming from my latest video. 1,000 views from that, I can tell because I looked into my statistics quite a lot, are coming from old videos. And this is very important for a how-to search related video, quite a lot. So the interesting thing would be what kind of topic would be evergreen? Yeah. And when we looking at your topics, certainly macOS Mojave, the next operating system coming out for macOS, is something. It's kind of like a trend. Yeah, people are interested. The beta 3 just came out. They want to know more about it. For those at least who are not installing it, like I do. To know what's coming up. That's quite interesting to see. So this is most likely not a video that will remain to be an evergreen content, because if the beta 4 comes out, the beta 3 is not important anymore. And especially if macOS Mojave, the final version of this operating system, comes out, no one cares about the beta version anymore, right? So this is a good idea to jump on a trend. And I think that's a really good idea to do to bootstrap a small channel, especially if your timing is right. Yeah, you just released this video right on the same day when the beta came out, because most likely, or you have a chance that big channels didn't do a video about that yet. So there is a vacuum basically for this search term, macOS Mojave Beta 3. So small channels have a chance at that point. Yeah, so that's a really good point, idea to do, but it's not an evergreen video. What do we have here? This one is more likely an evergreen video, because that's a product that got released, and hopefully this product sells well. Yeah, and this way, this people will continue to search about this product. Yeah, it's like a review. You want to know, should I buy it or should I not buy it? This is a good idea to have as an evergreen video. Really depends on how successful the product itself is. So it's not fully in your hand whether that will become an evergreen content. Sorry. But I think that's a really good point, good idea, to make a mix in your how-to channel about videos that are like trends, like here beta 2, beta 3. That's a really good point to focus on that. But also mix in some videos that have the potential to become an evergreen. Not all will, yeah, of course. I mean, it's all a game of chance here, right? But maybe you can think of more videos, more topics that will, in the long run, be an evergreen content. And by the way, a really good idea to do. Oh, sorry, that's. Can I copy it here? No. Xiaomi electric skateboard. A really good idea to find out trends. Let's go to Google Trends. Yeah. To find out if a product, if it was just released yet. Yeah. Of course, you can't use Google Trends for that. But if it's a product that already got released some time ago, then you can use Google Trends for that, but not always if it's too less known here. Damn it. In this case, it's really a product that is not very much known here. So I had to go more short version. Xiaomi, that Chinese company, I guess, is obviously producing more products than just the skateboard, I bet. But in this example, I don't have a chance to do another search term, as electric skateboard doesn't show any numbers because it's too small. It's flying below the radar for Google Trends. But the idea here is, if there is a product you want to review, yeah, or how to you want to do some topic, it doesn't necessarily have to be a product review, but you can go to Google Trends and see whether the topic is having an up, like a search volume all the time. And here we can see, at least for the company, it is well searched in the past. What do we have? The past 12 months here. Quite a lot. And it's even trending upwards now. Maybe they released a few new products, and maybe the electric skateboard is one of them, or maybe even the only one they recently released. So most likely that one then produced this upward trend. So this is here a really good proof that this is a topic that people continue to be interested. So that actually has potential to become an evergreen video. Yeah, I mean, it takes some time. Yeah, it won't rise a lot right away usually, but after some time, it increases, and this way it becomes an evergreen content, and will in the long run drive your views that you get week after week. This number here. Yeah. So think a little bit about the mix you have on your channel. Trends and evergreen videos, and maybe sprinkle in a few more evergreen videos, or maybe you already have that and just have to be patient for them to take off and produce like this consistent amount of views on your channel. All right, I hope that helped. Hi Elite Jamaica Official, how are you doing? Blessings to you too. Hi Creative Green, how you doing? All right, without further ado, let's go to the next channel review. Please put in the chat here Morningfame review, and you will be one of the persons chosen randomly, hopefully. All right, yeah, just post that into the chat and I will pick one of you. All right, well, what? Rafael de Furia, you were asking about this accumulated watch time here, right? This one. This is something, if you are using Morningfame for 25 days, I think, close to a month, you get an email from me asking for feedback. And if you give me that feedback, you will get this or another feature unlocked as a reward. So feel free to respond to that, and I'm happy to give you that feature as an extra as well. All right. Let's see. We have. All right. How many do we have? Let's draw a random number between 1 and 20. Here we go. 27 was the last one. And here we have 19 as the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. InVenturiKing, you're the one. Awesome. I hope it's okay that I show you Morningfame report as a basis of my analysis. Hi Harley, how are you doing? All right, let's go next here. InVenturiKing. Awesome. So that sounds a lot like either reselling or how product review. No, I was completely wrong. Here we go. InVenturiKing, 6,500 subscribers. Excellent. Let's. Do we have some kind of reward when we hit the 10,000? No, I don't think. No play button yet. But I think YouTube is thinking about sending out a letter of appreciation to people with 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if they started doing that yet. All right, we have a... you let your fish bite you. You're certainly about aquariums and learning the hard way blows. Oh, you lost a few fish. Maybe the wrong water. Fish making babies, nice. I had an aquarium myself, and yeah, it was kind of sad. I had couples in there of two kinds of fish, like I think guppies and I can't remember. And when the woman got the children, she chased the man out of the aquarium, and he jumped out and of course died. Yeah, it's not easy to have an aquarium, everything set right. All right, step-by-step filtration system, DIY, I think. Overflow, I see how to build it. Nice, nice. Start saving money on your aquariums. That's a good idea. Can be very expensive if you do that. So nice. We have a good idea of your channel. Let's look at the strategy tab and where you're at. Okay, you're doing really well. Everything on the green line, a little bit above, a little bit below. That doesn't is not so much important. Yeah, at that point, yeah, watch time. I think I like this recommendation because watch time has a lot of importance here. So you're doing well, continue doing that. But one thing you could always grow is watch time because that's really a centerpiece of triggering the algorithm. That, and by the way, designing thumbnails to improve the click-through rate as well as the choice of video topics. These three things are really the most important thing to focus on your channel to get everything rolling. Choice of video topics, thumbnails, and watch time. And hi Brian, how are you doing? Triggering the algorithm, amen. So watch time. Let's look at the workshop tab to better figure out what you can do here. You have good watch time from subscribers, good watch time from visitors. You're lacking a little bit behind with accumulated watch time, which is views times watch time. Yeah, like summed up all the watch time people accumulated who are watching your videos. So maybe that's something to focus on. I think what is the recommendation? Consider growing accumulated watch time. You can choose to focus on growing either the views or the watch time. Of course, the accumulated watch time is views times watch time. So you can improve either of one. What would you say? Where do you struggle the most? Getting views or getting more watch time? What would you say? I think let's see. Your watch time usually is close to 4 minutes per video. You have 7 minutes video, 6 minutes, 3 minutes. Of course, this can only go up to 3 minutes for that reason. Here you have a 30-minute video. Interesting. 6 minutes, 4 minutes. So I guess at this point, growing your watch time would be quite difficult because this way you would need to increase the length of your videos. And I think, of course, it's a good idea to do longer videos, but not at the expense of doing like stretching out the videos where it makes no sense anymore. Yeah, people want to have the information in the shortest time possible. Yeah, and I think there is quite a limit of how long you should do your videos. Hi Live for Gaming, how are you doing? I will, after this review, ask everyone to raise their hand again, and I will draw a random number for the next person to get the next review. Fingers crossed that you get chosen. All right, so I think in your case, it's more a better idea to focus on your views to increase those to grow your accumulated watch time. Yeah. And in this case, I see you have a lot of evergreen content here. Yeah, this number is really the views you gained in the last week. That's certainly most of it from your evergreen stuff. Like we saw in the last review. Yeah, you're doing a really great job on that. And subscribers are really active as well. You're better than expected even on that part. So you're doing a good job at getting your subscribers keep coming back to watch your new video. So what I think certainly here is getting more visitors to your channel, yeah, non-subscribers, and hopefully they also subscribe, of course. Suda TV, I'm sorry, I can't add the click-through rate. YouTube doesn't give me this number. I'm really sorry. All right, so getting more visitors to your channel, certainly one way is to do search, optimizing for search. Yeah, of course there are other ways, like getting into suggested videos, but this is not so much in our hands anymore. Yeah, that is, I will do in the future probably a video once where I explain why getting into suggested videos is so much more difficult to curate, yeah, for you to influence than search. Search is much more in your hands. The reason being that search is more in your hands, certainly on that perspective, is that you can optimize your videos to really tell you want to rank for certain topics, and that is in your hands. Yeah, how you do your titles and descriptions and tags, that's in your hands, certainly. Plus, it is your choosing where you want to rank. You can't influence your competition, because that's ultimately in search what is important to consider. But you can choose search terms that are, just let me, you can choose search terms that are less competitive. Yeah, that's in your hands. I mean, there are plenty of search terms out there where no big channels rank, so it is possible to rank for you there. Yeah, and that certainly is not something that you really can influence for suggested videos. But by the way, if you're doing really well in search, YouTube went on record in a scientific paper that they look at successful videos in search to become candidates to be recommended in suggested videos and home as well. So if you're doing really well in search, then you have a higher chance to do well in the other recommendations algorithms as well. So search is really the foot in the door. Let me quickly open up the keyword tool for you. And let's look into that. You had, for your recent videos, yeah, let's see about that. Browser here. I let these fish bite me. Is that actually a search term that people? I let these fish bite me. Did I let my fish bite me? My fish bite. My fish bit me. That is a search term that people are searching for you. It is, the competition is a little bit tough here for you. You have E grades. Yeah, these 4 grades actually reflect the competition for that search term. Yeah, these 4 grades, you should at least get D, 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 B here. So you're good for subscribers and relevance, but views and likes and comments, it's risky. Yeah. Maybe we can find a few other search terms, but let me first explain that. And that's what I mean, that ranking in search is actually in our hands, because we can choose those search terms that have low competition relative to our own channels. So you can't influence this search term. Yeah, the chances to rank here is, there's a slight possibility, but it is risky. Yeah. So I personally wouldn't go for this search term. It's too risky for my tastes. But you can now choose a different search term that is less competitive even. And with that, you have a chance to rank here. It's in your hands. Yeah, you just go. Yeah, like the more shallow waters or more silent waters. Yeah, where you have a chance to rank. That's in our hands. And that would be the strategy here to get more visitors to your channels. Find those search terms that are low competitive where you can rank and this way get more viewers your way. Yeah, these grades are relative to your own channel size. Yeah, your 5,500 subscribers, close to 1,000 views per videos usually on each video. So this way it's coming up with these grades. Yeah, if you have a bigger channel, yeah, then these grades would be better as well. If you have a smaller channel, these grades would be worse. Let me see. My fish bit me is a search term that people use. If little fish bit my finger, yeah, even little fish can do that. Interesting. All right, here you have better grades. Here you have better chance to rank. This would be already something I would go for. But actually, here the search volume grade can't be estimated by Morningfame. If you ever come across this question mark, click on it. Unknown search volume. I did a video explaining why it can't estimate it. Long story short, all these videos here were not optimized for this search term, so we can't tell how much search volume we would get for this particular search term. So in this case, I actually would rather go for another search term here because that's too risky. We don't know. You would most likely rank here, but we don't know how much views will be coming your way. But at least some views will go here your way because it is a search term that people are using. But let's go back to this and ignore the fact that this is really risky still. But the idea is, of course, if you have your video, it is about the fish bit your finger. It would be really fitting here. So you would, instead using this title, yeah, you would use a title that would include this search term. Yeah, choose for step 3, and somehow we would step 4. We would include that. My fish bit me, and LOL. Sorry. Yeah, you can certainly include that a little bit. You won't believe that my small fish actually bit me. Who would have known that it could do this? Yeah, so I included here my fish bit me in the description, so it raised the percentage score for the relevance. So it's looking already good. A B score. Let's max it out a little bit. We have a few tags here pre-given. Let's remove a little bit. Yeah, they are not really relevant for your case. Let's remove them. It doesn't always work perfectly here. My fish bit me. A little bit fish bit my finger, of course. My fish ball. My fish begs for food. Maybe that was the reason why the fish bit you, and so on. So we add some tags that even more increase the relevance. We can continue that to reach a higher percentage, but we already get an A grade here. So yeah, that's basically the way how you max out, really telling YouTube that you want to rank for this search term. Yeah, my fish bit me. So this way, I would say the next step, yeah, long story short, your accumulated watch time could be a little bit better. You could either increase your watch time, but it's already quite good, and you would otherwise need to increase your length of the videos. So instead, you can also work on your views. We saw that the views from visitors is the one, the weakest part here. So you have the opportunity to optimize your videos better for search, and this way drive more viewers your way. All right, I hope that helped. Proceed to check out? Certainly, absolutely. I'm not sure. I don't have, I'm so swamped with work. Everything gets postponed. Let's see how that goes. But certainly, that's still something that I would be really interested in. All right. Without further ado, let's go forward with the next review. Post into the chat Morningfame review. So basically raising your hand, you want to get a review. Only please, if you are okay with me showing your Morningfame report, which I will use as a basis. Yeah, Kodak BK, could you quickly post that exact thing so I can more easily count it? All right, great. Everyone goes in the chat. In the meantime, was there a different question? All right, great discussion there. All right, let's draw another random number between 0 and 20. 19 was the last one. 8. All right, let's see. Where is the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kodak BK. Awesome. It's you. Let's see. Does it search here? It's a little bit slow. I'm sorry. My system is not the fastest one anymore. 3 years, I think. Still searching with OPS and all that. All right, that is. All right. Kodak BK, could you quickly activate your account by clicking the first, the full stats pop-up? You got an email which calls Morningfame is excited to join your journey, YouTube journey. Could you click on the open the full report button to activate your account, please? Otherwise, I won't be able to access your Morningfame report. Yeah, this way. Let me quickly making that a little bit more complicated. All right, sorry for the wait. What is up here? There's something going wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Kodak, Plan B. Plan B. Copy link. We are doing a quick, I can't really give you the next step for your channel, unfortunately, because I can't get your account ready here. Anyway, let's do a quick look at your thumbnails instead. Because as I said in the beginning, at one point, 3 things I think are the most important thing that you need on your channel in order to succeed. It's the choice of video topics. If you don't cover a topic that interests people, well, how could you then succeed with that? The viewer is king, obviously. Improving the click-through rate, because that's directly tied to the algorithm, and the thumbnails and the titles are the most important thing there. So thumbnails even more important than the title. And watch time, yeah, that's important. Of course, doing SEO is the cream on top, so to say. That would be something you can do as well. But the core things are video topic, click-through rate, thumbnails, that means, and watch time. And let's look at your thumbnails here. All right, we have, it looks like gaming a little bit. Gaming. I don't know the game actually. What game are you playing? Fortnite. All right. Okay. Fortnite. Wow. This is difficult. How big is your channel? Oh yeah. All right. You are already at 50K subscribers. So you have a good chance here. Otherwise, growing at Fortnite right now is really difficult. Because it's really a hype topic right now. So what I can see here, you're really using bright colors and all that, which is very important in your niche. Actually, in gaming and kids channels, bright colors are basically a must because everyone else is doing them as well. This is not a good example, but look at that, for example, here. These are thumbnails from different channels on the same topics, and these are quite bright colors. Here we only have some screenshots of the game, which is not really advantageous. But most, as you can see here, for example, people are really designing their thumbnails. The competition is quite tough here in gaming in general, but those AAA games in particular. I mean, they are the big channels all represented, and they know the importance of thumbnails. I mean, you have to look at it like magazine covers, right? If you are at the cashier in the supermarket and look at the rack of magazines, you don't look through the table of contents in the magazine. You look at the cover, and this one sells the magazine, yeah. Plus the name of the magazine, of course, which is also the reason why we have a little branding here. It's kind of with a magazine. If I know that's the Time, for example, I'm intrigued by the cover topic they pitch on the magazine cover, but I also know, okay, that's Time. I read Time in the previously. I know they do high quality articles, so it's not only the article itself. I know they are producing great magazines, and so I'm buying that. Actually, I never bought a Time. I don't know why I used this example. So we do the same with thumbnails here. You have the branding here, which is actually quite easy to miss, I think. And this is maybe you can put a line here, maybe a little bit like I did here with my overlay. This black line to put a little bit of contrast between this element and the rest of the screen. Maybe that could be an idea, but anyway, that's a tiny thing. So you clearly fit in here with the high quality thumbnail design, but I would say this one sticks out the most, right? It is, you know, you have a little bit of fine detail here. The level 80 is still readable. Let's see. It's a little bit bigger. Here, look at this thumbnail. The smaller it gets, and this is unfortunately the thumbnail size that you usually have. You would need on the Morningfame report look at the original size. I don't know how big it is on your screen when you are watching this live stream here, but this is suggested on phone, suggested on desktop, search on phone, yeah. These are very prominent spots, very important spots where the thumbnail unfortunately appears only in a very small size. So certainly here you can't read these stats anymore. Of course, the gamers know what kind of plaquette that is were in the game, right? They recognize that. But I think it's a really good idea, like this YouTuber did here, to really point that out. This player, the level, 7 tips, yeah, like focusing on that, and again having bright colors, cleaned up, no clutter. This one also has no clutter, but it doesn't really tell you. I mean, you really have to know this character to see it has a helmet, a better helmet, and better armor to understand that it is about leveling up the character, right? This is much clearer here. You have this in there as well. You know, the idea is in a split second, people have to understand how it is about, yeah? And here, this thumbnail, I wouldn't say that it takes a split second to understand what it is about. I mean, he wants to portray somehow that it only takes a day to level up this character like crazy, probably, I think, but it's not really clear. Let's see, we have to, how to unlock level 80, Max Omega. Hopefully people read the title. Max Omega is maybe cut off, yeah, like with ... below. So maybe they don't even read that, but level 80, okay, it's in the title. It makes more sense in combination of the title. But I think it's a good idea to have like the whole idea of the thumbnail conveyed in the thumbnail itself, because not all the time people are reading the title, only if they are already intrigued by the thumbnail itself. And I don't think this one really have the power to intrigue people to read the title. So you are having the idea in there, but the level 80 doesn't stick out that much. Yeah, the character sticks out, tips sticks out, but does it have the full power, yeah, to convey the idea of the video a lot? I think this YouTuber makes the perfect job here. Let's look at another thumbnail. Oh, doesn't really tell me, neither of them tell me. Actually, yours caught my eye because it's less cluttered. It's really pointing out it's about this wand here, yeah. This, I mean, yeah, here I have to look more than a split second. Here I don't understand at all, yeah. Somehow here's an emoji that's the try to make understand there's a mishap in this with this character, maybe, yeah. Here, I don't know, this is the standard screen. I mean, I don't play Fortnite, yeah. Don't ask me I'm not an expert. Maybe a gamer of Fortnite will make more sense of this, but it basically makes no sense to me. This is probably from the same gamer here, same design. This one, leveling up somehow, is conveyed here, but it's also not telling. Here it's about this wand, right? If it's a rare wand, if you need a lot of coin to buy this wand, I don't know how this game works, but maybe you always wanted to play with this wand. This one really catches your attention. This is something, you know, this is really the essence. It's not really the visual design that you do. It's really intriguing the people, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have bright colors or fancy design. I mean, this is a really good example here. This is fancy design, yeah, but this is not the only story. You have to intrigue the people in some sense. And if I see this item, yeah, I would, you know, in the game I play, yeah, Don't Starve, if I would see the Krampus sack here, yeah, somehow, how to get it more easily. I always wanted to get this rucksack in this game, and I tried long and hard. I never got it. Yeah, it was. I wanna have this a backpack in this game because it gives me more storage space. That's basically the reason. And I would see that here. This would intrigue me. Yeah, the thumbnail itself doesn't have to be that fancy. Yeah, but this wand here will certainly catch the attention of people and a reason for people to. That is yours. So good job. A reason for people to click. Let's see. Raven and more. Fortnite item shop. Maybe that's a sale, maybe, I don't know, for a limited time. So for people wanting to know whether they should buy it or not, yeah. Or I don't know if you buy it for money or for credits you accumulated inside the game. But still, is it worth the investment? So you see this wand, and then if you are intrigued a lot because you want to have this wand, then you're more likely to even read the title before you click. And I think maybe you could pitch it a little bit more. Yeah, is this wand, this raven wand, worth the coin or something, right? Maybe something in this direction. So that is kind of the psychological process you have to lead your people through. Catch the attention somehow with something very simple and decluttered that intrigues people, like seeing this wand, and then adding a little bit more intrigue with the title, and then they finally click. No, it's really not about the algorithm here. It's really about the human seeing that. Yeah, I often get this question asked, by the way. Does YouTube analyze thumbnails like in a machine learning way? Yeah, like the machine is looking at the thumbnails, or are they somehow analyzing the titles? I mean, we do SEO with the title to sprinkle search terms into there, and of course that's a good idea to do. But if the YouTube people are talking about improving thumbnails and titles, yeah, that this is so important. They mainly talk about that because they're talking about what is intriguing people. Yeah, they don't talk about the SEO and the algorithm part of things. They talk about the people who should click. Yeah, produce a high click-through rate, because ultimately the algorithm is designed about the human psychology. What that goal is, make viewers happy. Yeah, and what is catching people's intention and making them click is first and foremost the thumbnail and the title, and that's why they are recommending that all the time. Yeah, and that's also what I just the reason why I explained it the way I explained it just now. All right, I hope that helps. All right, I would say without further ado, let's get to the next review. Please put into the chat Morningfame review. You need a Morningfame account for that. If you don't have one yet, feel free to use the first link in the description to sign up for the free trial, so no obligations. And you should be okay that I show you Morningfame report. Other than that, I will draw a random number again. Hi, how are you doing? Quill, Ink, and History. A good friend on my channel here. Raphael, how are you doing? I think, no, you're watching for quite some time already. All right, some question in the meantime? Tai Chi, yeah, nice thing to do, actually. I once did all that stuff as well. All right. By the way, how do you like my new picture here? There. I got a little bit of fancy stuff in. My wife doesn't like this picture. I like it. I don't know. I don't know why she doesn't like it. All right. Let's draw a number from 1 to 20. 8 is the last number. Let's get a new one. 11. All right. Yeah, I think that's kind of nice colors and peaceful. What was the number again? Oh man, my concentration starts to go down. 11. It was 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a great day, Harley. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Defining glamour. It's your turn. All right. Let's see. Yeah. The other half of the picture looks quite similar. There's not much going on in this picture, actually. All right. Yeah, sorry, UT. WT, do you do something about t-shirts? Selling t-shirts and all that stuff? I was thinking about allowing people to buy this t-shirt as well. People asked me before that sometime. But it's kind of work to set up a shop, even though I don't want to earn money with that. But yeah, you never know whether how those t-shirts turn out, right? WT, then I see, gaming. I hope you wear great t-shirts while you game as well. I have this one great t-shirt about the Death Star. Quite funny thing. People are laughing on the street when they read the poem on it. All right, defining glamour. Here we go. All right, that's certainly a beauty channel. Indian Pakistani wedding guest makeup, nice. Lipstick swatches, best concealers. Yeah, actually, quite a cool niche. Kind of a mix of DIY and yeah, how to, where you also can do affiliate marketing. I think this niche is kind of big for a good reason, and unfortunately very crowded with creators, because it's a very good combination of doing DIY stuff, which is really great for viewers, and also being able to do a little bit of affiliate early on, at least getting free product out from these companies to show off, to kind of support your hobby here, is kind of unique. I don't know in which other niche that works as well, because beauty products in itself are very cheap. If you are looking at like the men's version, how to product reviews for tech, right? That's the men's counterpart. Tech products are very expensive, so you don't easily get affiliate there, or at least free products. All right, you have 321,000 subscribers. Nice. All right, a little bit in a dip it seems right now, but you can get out there. All right, we have a good idea about your channel. All right, here your strategy tab. By the way, don't sweat too much that you're underperforming here, right? Obviously, it seems you have a dip on your channel, but there's no reason you can work yourself out of there. It is yeah, this comparison first and foremost is there also to see that in relation. Yeah, your watch time is doing well, your engagement is doing well, even though you could increase everything. But that's a good example. I mean, we don't have to get overwhelmed with all the advice we have for YouTubers. Yeah, there's so many things to do, but to grow a channel, you have to focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, for me, it was in the beginning The first thing I focused on was engagement, to get a community going. I worked for 2 months on that, only on that. I worked on watch time as the next thing. Yeah, I worked 2 months on that to increase that. My watch time is still not perfect, but a little bit over 4 minutes, which is quite good, and I'm happy with that. And right now I'm working more on the choice of video topics. Yeah, so having a better appeal to a broader audience somehow. Yeah, that means focusing on views, because I'm lacking behind there too. So in your case, I would also say watch time and engagement is good on the go, and focusing on views is a good idea at that point. Of course, gaining subscribers, but that's longer down the road. Yeah. So first, I would recommend, as the tool of course says here, focusing on views. Let's look in the workshop tab where we could focus on the most. What I see here for your views you gained in the last week is that you got several thousand of views from your videos, which certainly is your latest videos. But we see here your latest videos are, 57 views. This one is quite young. 100 views, 150 views. So on average, you get a few more views here, or a few bigger views. Sometimes your videos really take off, which is actually a good sign. Yeah, this is really that sometimes videos take off. The algorithm is liking you. Yeah, not every topic works, but the algorithm is liking you, and that is a really good sign. Yeah, that is, I think, for me, it's always you have a certain amount of views you usually get for your videos, which is mostly driven by your subscribers. Yeah, and what I usually found out is that if a channel is not yet like breaking out, like taking off in a big way, then you get the views from your subscribers, and you get on top usually as many views from additional visitors, which the algorithm is brought to you. Yes, half. That's kind of my understanding I got from many other channels, small channels. But if you're on the verge of really triggering the algorithm big time, every now and then a video really takes off, and this is a good example here. Yeah, certainly your subscribers did already watch it. Yeah, they usually should get maybe 150 watch it. So everyone else is visitors, and that is brought by your algorithm, by the algorithms. Yeah. So every smaller YouTuber out there, yeah, look at your videos. If you have a few videos that every now and then really take off, this is a sign that your channel is on the verge to take off. Yeah, keep at it. Think about your video topics. Which video topics did this effect? Yeah, these are the ones where the YouTube algorithm has it easier to find the right people to watch this video. Obviously, your content is good. It is worth promoting to more people. Yeah, and in this case, this channel here. Sorry, I forgot your channel name. Defining Glamour. Your content is worth to get promoted to more people. It depends a little bit on which topic the video is. Some topics YouTube doesn't know really which people to show it to. Some topics YouTube has a really good idea. And here, black eyeliner for waterline. Yeah, waterline seems to be the a brand of the eyeliners here, I assume, right? Hi Ian, how are you doing? And drugstore. Yeah, this is kind of in the beauty niche. There's a difference between these drugstore standard products and these kind of indie products from small shops that do special products that you usually only can order online. Yeah, and there's a difference in the customer behavior. Yeah, some women prefer to go to the drugstore and choose their product there, and others are really into getting the special products in the online stores and ordering them. And you have to know which audience you want to target. In this case, certainly there's a big audience for those who like to roam the drugstores and getting the new product that they release in the consoles they have there every now and then. And this always creates a little trend. And I don't know whether you have sensitive and watery eyes, whether that's a newly released product line maybe, or a product line that's always there and just got a summer release of new shades maybe, yeah. So that could be the reason why this video took off, because there's a spiking interest of the people who go to the drugstores and saw there's a new product line released, and they are looking for eyeliners, drugstore, and all that stuff, right? So this is a really good sign. But I digressed a little bit. I totally forgot what it was about. So if we look at your views, we see here that you got a lot of views in the past week, and only a few hundreds are from your latest videos. You have a lot of evergreen videos, and I bet these are kind of product lines that are always out there. I mean, certain brands that are present in drugstores, I assume, probably that. So that's a really good thing. And I see, just like we just looked at your videos, you're continuing to do evergreen videos. So continue to do that, yeah? Like these product lines that you have on drugstores, for example, or maybe indie companies that continue to release nice products. Maybe that's more trend driven, less evergreen driven. But it's a good idea to think, when you choose your video topics, to continue to think about what could be interesting, continuing to be interesting in the long run. And the funny thing is, it doesn't necessarily have to be, there's, for example, in nail polish, I saw a video about a Manhattan nail polish. They release every year in spring a new special spring line, yeah? And of course, it's a good idea to produce a video about that new nail polish line in spring, just when it's released. It was Manhattan in this case. This hooks on a trend, a spiking interest of viewers. They want to know about this new line, whether they should buy it or not. So of course the video takes off right away because of that trends. Hopefully, of course, it doesn't work all the time, of course, but it's worth a try, certainly. For small channel, a really unique way to grow, possible way. I saw that in many areas, and not only beauty, gaming as well. Really good, good way to do that. But also the interesting part is that now Manhattan releases the same nail polish line in spring the next year. Yeah, it's new colors, of course. I mean, it's not the same thing. They have to be produce fresh things all the time, right? But this same video from last year continues. Then suddenly, when the trend spikes again in spring the next year, suddenly to go get a lot of more views. So this is also a kind of a view where you can combine the power of trends with the power of evergreen contents. So you don't have to always choose either or. It can work for both at the same time, but it has to be a product that it gets repeatedly released once a year or every season. Maybe season doesn't work that much, because you would put in spring, summer, autumn, and then YouTube distinguishes between the different seasons. So it will trend again only 1 year later and not every quarter. Anyway, so that is that thing. Yeah, right, Ian. Dual power. Excellent. So that is a good idea to work on. And I think that is also your foot in the door in getting your views from visitors up. Certainly, I saw you are optimizing your videos very well, which I can judge from your titles. Continue to do that. What I would work on, so that was the strategy, just continue to do that. What I would work on is your active subscribers. Yeah, that is, I would say, on your channel, the Achilles heel. Usually for a channel that has 21,000 subscribers, I would expect 900 views per video from subscribers. Yeah, that means as many people from the 21,000 subscribers should remain to be active. Keep coming back to watch your new videos so that you get for each video close to 900 views from those subscribers, and you have 1/10 of that. Yeah. I don't know what the reason is here in your case, why so many viewers of your subscriber base got inactive. Obviously you're losing here. Maybe you're changing the direction of your channel. I don't know your channel too well. Yeah, if you change the direction of your channel, let's see further down. It's cosmetics. Here you have closes. Maybe you do less closes. I don't know. Yeah, maybe people were interested in clothes to see that and not only makeup, and you don't do that anymore, and then they get annoyed and unsubscribe or just don't watch your videos anymore. But sorry, I don't know your channel too much. Clothes that was a special video. You seem to continue to you did kind of what was the kind of switch you did in topic areas? I mean, here is still makeup. Because if you do a switch, then it's natural that you lose a lot of subscribers. That's just not a bad thing. You decided to go another direction in the hopes that it will be more appealing to more people, like you win in the long run. So you have to make it through this switch. That's usual for gamers, for example. If you start playing a new game, that's always the issue. Yeah, even if the game is similar to the previous one you watched, your viewers don't necessarily play the new game as well, so they are not interested really in the new game. Yeah, I had one gamer who only plays building games, like SimCity kind of games. Yeah, so he starts to play new games that always are kind of SimCity like, and this way he can take a lot of previous viewers from the previous game over to the new game. That's a really good idea. But it's natural that if you switch games, and in general if you switch the topics on your channel, that you will just lose subscribers. That is natural. Yeah, that's your choice to do. But to go in the direction, you did more productive views, now you don't anymore. Yeah, I mean, that is really a difference in interests. Yeah, for example, if you explain how to review the product itself and using the product to make a certain look, for example, yeah, or the kind how you do your face, this is kind of really a different interest of the women watching. So it makes sense that they lose interest then. But for everyone here as well, even if you do the switch, even without doing the switch, it's normal that people lose interest in the channel. The really important number is actually your active subscribers, and we don't know how many active subscribers you have, but I have an estimate here, which is a good thing to keep track of. Yeah, if you click the I button here, you have this chart over time, and oh, I'm sorry to see, I mean, it's not much. It looks much worse than it actually is. We have 99 here and 98. You went down by 10 active subscribers. It's basically the idea that you're trying to increase this number over time. Yeah. By the way, if you want to know more about active subscribers and how I'm estimated here, I'm explaining that here above. But this is really what truly counts. Yeah, and because active subscribers are the ones who are the first to watch your video, and they are producing mostly the view velocity you get here. Yeah, how this grows up. And view velocity is very important because it gives the YouTube algorithm signals how well the video is doing. The first viewers are telling YouTube basically how much they enjoy the videos. And if they enjoy it quite a lot, then YouTube says, okay, then this is a good video. I should do more promotion for that. Yeah. And subscribers are usually enjoying your video more than visitors because they know your content. They know what you do. They know you person. They like you. They are subscribed for a reason. They keep coming back for a reason, right? So I studied hundreds of channels, by the way, with all the different metrics, engaging, watch time, all that, engagement and watch time. Subscribers almost always give you better numbers, longer watch time, more likes, more comments, all that stuff. And so they are the first one to watch it. And the more active subscribers you have, the more positive signals, very good signals, are sent to the YouTube algorithm. Yeah. And so it's more inclined to do more promotion for you on top. So it's a really good idea to work on the active subscribers. Yeah. Don't worry about the inactive subscribers. That's natural to have inactive subscribers. Focus on those who stick around and make the most out of them. Yeah. The idea is you have those active subscribers, produce videos that they keep being active as long as possible. Yeah. And here you see a few buttons that help you think about active subscribers. One part is, of course, having a branding on your videos, and obviously you do have it in a way that you use similar colors like this pink rose color, yeah, and of course your face is the best branding you can have. The important thing is here, if an active subscriber really has the intent to watch your videos again and again, then you have to somehow design the thumbnails that they catch the attention of someone who knows your channel, the active subscribers. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a logo or something like that. It has to be something that they just recognize it. And certainly they see your face and say, oh, that's another video of yours. And they then are inclined to watch it no matter what the video topic is about, no matter if the thumbnail design is really great or something. By the way, your thumbnails here, especially those I really like, these here, they will watch it just because they know it's a video of your channel. Another great thing is good subscriber experience. What you can think about is here I did the same comparison, you know, in this in the workshop tab for the certain steps of subscribers get through. The subscriber has to click your videos, view your videos, have high watch time, high engagement. And certainly here, I think in this particular way, because the views is the biggest one, the video top, that they actually click your latest videos, I would recommend think about the video topics that really makes them keep coming back. And here you have a top 10 list of your rather recent videos that really made them coming back. Yeah. And look at that, eyeshadow palette, Indian makeup tutorial, how to shop Sephora's website. What would be the common thing that made subscribers keep coming back here? Having a good experience. Yeah? Here this is all about the experience that subscribers had. How to set up studio, that's maybe other makeup channel YouTubers like you, or product reviews. Sorry, I don't know this niche too much, so I couldn't really tell what the commonality is here. But think about what video topics would make your subscribers keep coming back, and try to do more of those. Ideally, of course, these are as well topics that are good for drawing new visitors to your channel as well. Certainly product reviews are always a good idea of that. But by the way, don't be afraid to sometimes do a video just for the purpose for subscribers. I do that on my channel as well. I mean, I try to optimize all my videos for search as well, but I'm not hesitant to sometimes do a video where I know this won't make it really well in search and for new visitors because it's kind of an odd topic, but I know my subscribers will enjoy it because they want to know more of the YouTube algorithm and the quirks I found out about it, for example. Yeah. So a good idea sometimes, especially I think for vlogs, that's something important. And I think the personal touch a beauty channel has goes also a little bit into the direction is that the subscribers want to have a personal connection to you. So it's a good idea to do repeatedly videos that are there to create that personal connection. Yeah. And it's not too bad if that doesn't do well in search or something like that. Yeah. To draw in new viewers. If you have repeatedly as well videos that are designed to draw in new people, then it's okay. I mean, all you need to do is drawing new people in every now and then, make them subscribe, and then producing content that keeps your subscribers at your channel, keeps coming back to your channel. Now that's basically the funnel. All right, I hope that helped. Very interesting example here. All right, I would say without further ado, let's do one last review and then wrap it up. Here we go. Please post in the chat Morningfame review and I will consider you with a random number again. All right. And by the way, there is a state. Yeah. Anyway, by the way, in the meantime, I will start to create a new format in starting next week for my channel. I want to answer your questions, 1 or 2 questions each episode, each week from you. And so if you have a question, could be a detailed one, like questions that I answered in my previous videos as well, like this kind of scope. Leave me a comment under my video somewhere with the hashtag #AskMorningFame, and I'm happy to incorporate them into my videos. So I'm looking forward to answering your questions. All right, we have the reviews in place. Let's take a number from 1 to 20. 11 was the last one. Next one is 17. Let's count through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Player Jill, you are the lucky one. All right, you're very welcome, Defining Glamour. All right, let's have a look. All right, I hope it's okay that I show your Morningfame report now on the stream. And let me know if you have any questions. The latency in the chat is quite low, so I'm happy to interact. All right, we have a very small channel with 44 subscribers, but already 3,000 views on the channel. Kudos. That's really fast growth here. All right, I think that looks like gaming. Where do we have it here? Here we go. Player Jill, 44 subscribers. You lost a few views. Probably you deleted some videos. That's all there is to it. So here we go. PUBG. Yeah, Battleground. Yeah, like a mass online thing, AAA game, really big. I don't know. Does anyone know which one is bigger, Fortnite or PUBG? I would even say Fortnite is still bigger. Became bigger. Battleground was the biggest thing before, maybe. I'm not a gamer so much, so I couldn't tell. But obviously, you're talking about the game. Captain Spirit, this is a character. Gameplay on mobile. Oh yeah, they released a mobile app for that. How is the gameplay, by the way? It's probably not that easy. Nintendo version, reaction to some other gamer playing, probably. Okay, a character. It's a little bit a person versus person gameplay. Aha. Okay, so it is not WT. Sorry, I don't have a Discord. But I have a Facebook group. If you join the early access program, for them I have Facebook group. Go to the here in the menu. Go to accounts and subscriptions, and there you can join the early access program, which is a program where you get earlier access than everyone else to the new features I develop. So you can help me shape them and make them really work well for you as well. So I'm happy to chat there. Yeah. Thanks, Olivier. So, all right, you're talking about gameplay. Is that let's play or more gaming strategy, by the way? Anyway, let's look at your strategy tab. You're really doing well. Really having a great start here. I particularly like, by the way, this report. I designed it for that reason, actually. Especially small YouTubers don't really have an idea whether they are good or not yet, because we only see those big channels and how many views they got, for example. And of course, as a small channel, I think you had like roughly 20 views per video. I mean, sure, that's not a lot, yeah. But if you start out, yeah, it's natural. And I really like that report for that, because it tells us here, yeah, 20 views are good. You are on a good route, yeah. It's good to know. So it's just a matter of time to grow that further. All right, gaining subscribers is a little bit of your Achilles heel here. Let's have a look. You are getting subscribers per video quite a lot, which is actually quite impressive. Considering that this part here in gaining subscribers only counts those subscribers that are subscribing to the video directly. Most people, actually, for me, it's half-half. Yeah, half of the subscribers subscribe to the video directly, and half of them first click on the channel page and subscribe there. Yeah, so especially for a small channel, usually the number is 0. Because yeah, it's also natural for a small channel that the new subscribers come in not very fast. Yeah, the more you grow, the faster they will also come in. So having 2 here is quite impressive. Let's see, is that for one particular video which really took off? Here it's one that here was a really successful. Wow, that one really took off. Really took off. Was that kind of a trend you hooked on? May some kind of a Nintendo Direct a release of that game, maybe? I don't know. But this is a really good sign. I mean, you have really long watch time, really a lot of engagement, really a lot of people subscribed here. I mean, YouTube trusted that the video is great, so it did a lot of promotion for you. This is actually a sign that you do high quality content. So I would say just be patient, and you will see a lot of more growth. It is actually rare to see for a young channel like yours that it's already taking off like this. Yeah, I mean, it is like a probation phase in when you're having a new job, right? I don't know, in the US, I don't think they have that, but in Germany, for example, they have that, or Europe, they have it, I bet, that if you start a new job, then you have a probation phase of 3 months, for example, where the employer can fire you more easily. Yeah, we in Europe have a lot of employee rights. So once you are working for a while at the job, you can't get fired that easily anymore. So for that reason, you have a probation phase, and that because the employer wants to know whether you're a good employee, if you do your job well, and have the chance to fire you in the beginning if you don't do a great job. So you have to convince the employer in this first few months that you're doing a good job. And the same happens here on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, there's so many YouTubers out there, and let's be frank, not everyone does really great content. Um, the skill set is not there yet. I mean, the learning curve is huge. So you can't expect people to be as great as the big channels right from the start. So, but some people really have a knack for that, and they should be able to grow more faster, because everyone has to start at zero. And some people really do get great content, and that is then reflected by that successful videos here. Yeah. So, wow, really good sign for you. Let's go back here. So that's certainly a good reason. I mean, that is proof also that people subscribe, that your content is really well. I think at that point, that you gained no subscribers in the last week is really rather a sign that you're still small and don't have much content out there yet. It's just a matter of time that this will grow up as well, especially if you have some kind of evergreen content. Yeah, maybe that is something you could focus on as well, something that people will search for quite a long time. I don't know how PUBG works here. Do you collect some? Yeah, you are collecting loot, certainly. And a video, for example, how to find the best loot. For example, there are some places where many people land, and all the loot that is there is already taken by the people who land there the fastest. So maybe it's a good idea to land on a location more on the outskirts, on the shore of the island. Do you always play on an island? Anyway, where few people only land, so all the loot that is positioned there is for yours to take. Yeah, and this kind of tips you could give on your channel as well, and that is more prone to be an evergreen content, because people ask all the time, where can I get the best loot, the most loot, stuff like this. Yeah, so I think maybe that is also something you could focus on, something that has more longevity on the channel from the point of the video topic, which would also go into gaining more views. As I see, you're already getting a lot of views, you're doing really well here, but what you gain in total in the last week here is reflecting that you don't have evergreen content yet. Yeah, and certainly, I mean, the -22 here is skewed because you probably deleted some videos on your channel, and that way the total views count on your channel went down. But I think most likely, I would say, even without deleting that, your number here wouldn't be quite high yet. Your channel is young anyway, so you don't have much content. So maybe you focus on every now and then, I mean, not every video, right? Every fifth video maybe, strongly focus on something that could potentially become an evergreen video. And again, as I showed for the other channel review, you can use Google Trends for that, to find out which topics PUBG loot, yeah, are actually evergreen worthy. For example, PUBG loot here, that's actually a web search, and since you can switch to YouTube search here, as we see here, here was a really big spike. Maybe the PUBG got released in the final version and much more players entered the gaming space. I don't know. But anyway, since then, you see like continuously driving search traffic. Yeah, this topic. This is really a proof PUBG loot is something that people continue to be interested. And of course, we know that makes a lot of sense that people are interested there. We don't really need Google Trends for that, but you can use it if you're not really sure to see whether there's a continuous stream of search traffic for that given topic. And then it's a good idea to do a video about that. All right, I hope that helps. Really interesting example here. And especially because considering that your channel is a AAA game, it is very competitive. I'm so happy to see that you're already achieving such good numbers, especially the one video that took off with the 1,500 views. Really incredible. It's not easy to do that in such a competitive space as PUBG, actually. You're very welcome, my friend. All right. All right, I would say that let's wrap it up. That's the last review. But before we wrap it up, do you have any questions, YouTube growth related questions that I could answer you, like a little Q&A at the end? Let me know. What were you talking about? What may harm you? Does the algorithm wants videos weekly on the same day, or just important to put out the same amount of videos every week without a schedule? Luisa, a really great question. The repeated schedule, yeah, that you, for example, I publish every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. US West Coast time. This is more something that is important for the humans. Yeah? The Total Gamer, yeah, feel free to. Also on the Facebook group. Of course, I want to do a screenshot of your questions, which I use then in the video. You have to be okay that I see your human name that is shown on Facebook then. If you would rather show up with your YouTube channel, just leave me a question on any of my YouTube videos. All right, back Luisa, a great question. The regular schedule is more something like creating a habit for humans. That's the reason why we want to have a regular schedule. If it's about the YouTube algorithm, the regular schedule does seem to have a certain impact. But it's not really because the YouTube algorithm directly have an input. It's more like humans create a habit that they expect every certain day, every certain time, a new video to be uploaded. So they are actively looking out for your new video to be coming online. Yeah? And then they watch it. And the effect is that those views become a lot of view velocity. Yeah? And that view velocity, that many views that appear right away after you publish your videos sends positive signals to the YouTube algorithm. And that is good, a good sign. And the algorithm will then be happy to do more promotion for you. So it's indirectly important for the algorithm. More importantly, for the humans to stay tuned for the new videos to keep coming. Yeah, when they come, to look out for them and so on. When you are asking about how many videos you upload, it is, we hear a lot of talk about you should at least upload 2 or 3 times a week in order to trigger the algorithm properly. I think that is, personally, I think that is a lot of hearsay. It is not really founded into how the YouTube algorithm works. It depends really on your content, whether you can, which upload schedule works best, yeah, which can work. Of course, uploading more videos gives you a better chance to grow, yeah. So it would be the goal to produce as many videos as you can. I personally would be feeling more comfortable myself if I would upload 2 times a week instead of just once a week. I think I could get more growth out of that then, but you know, I have my tool to develop, which is more important than the channel, frankly. So I don't have the time to upload more. So I stick to 1 week, and you see, I get my growth out of it. I'm quite happy with that. So do as much as you feel comfortable with, especially considering don't increase the frequency at the expense of the quality of the video. The videos should be valuable. Yeah, there are animation channels out there. Daryl Eves talked about that recently. He has clients who have animation channels which are big productions. Yeah, think of these Pixar short animation films we all know. They just publish once a month, and they grew beyond 1 million subscribers because these individual videos are so well done, yeah, that they really get a lot of traction, really a lot of view velocity, and that really takes off. Then they don't have to publish that often, yeah. So depending on the value of your video, you can even publish less often and still be very successful. But usually we don't have the time to produce those really super well-made videos, yeah, like these animations I was just talking about. So the rule of thumb is do as many videos as you can while upholding your quality standards you personally feel obliged to, and then spread them out evenly, yeah. What would not be a good idea is that if you would publish 2 times a week, that you publish one on Friday and the next on Saturday, for example. Because the Saturday video would steal away the spotlight from the Friday video. Yeah, the Friday video would otherwise over the weekend still be promoted by YouTube or still be watched by your active subscribers. And consider that if people didn't have time to watch your videos on Friday, they will watch it on Saturday, of course, your subscribers. But if you have suddenly a second video out there, your second video on Saturday will move to the top of their home feed and the Friday video to further to the bottom. So they will watch your Saturday video, but maybe they don't have the time anymore to watch the Friday video as well. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Stealing the spotlight. Yeah, it's kind of from the perspective of the viewer. Yeah, they don't have the energy to watch both of your videos. So it's a better idea to spread them out, one on Wednesday, one on Saturday. Yeah, so that the space is evenly between both. So that especially your active subscribers get the chance, get the time to watch both videos, yeah, because they're spread out evenly enough. Yeah, that's the idea of that. I hope that makes sense. How can I target a certain audience? Makeup by Kira sounds like a really good question. My videos are in Spanish, and the little views that I have come from all over the world: Japan, Taiwan, Israel, and only seconds of view durations. Okay, so you're getting international views, but those international views give you a very low watch time. Do I understand that correctly? There is kind of difficult. It really is. Ideally, people really want to see videos dubbed, yeah. So you speak in that other language. So you would need to do the videos in 2 or 3 language, like many different videos as well. If you invest that time, yeah, and you can speak a lot of language, actually, it would be incredible if you can speak all those languages. Then I would recommend it to produce separate channels for each language. It would be not a good idea to do a video where you channel where you do upload all the different versions of the videos. But by the way, I assume that you wouldn't dub them. So subtitles are the next big thing you can do. What I would do is you do all optimization in Spanish. Yeah, everything what you would usually would do only in Spanish. What you can do is translate the title and the description into other languages as well. You can use Google Translate for that, just to speed it up. I don't know how much time you have for that. So get started with Google Translate for one other language where you get the most views, just to test it out, as well as your subtitles. And the subtitles is a little bit more complicated. I actually started to do this for my own videos because I start to get more and more Spanish viewers. And I don't have no time at all actually to do translations. And I looked into paid services to provide those paid translations. And it's too costly for me, frankly, even though they are cheaply priced. But I think $7.50 per minute video, it's too much for me. And I'm a bargaining type of guy. So yeah, Olivier, that was what I was about to tell. Google to SRT. Google to SRT is a tool. Just Google that tool. What Olivier just wrote in there, he spelled it exactly correct. It's one word with a 2 number in there and so on. Get that tool. It's free. It's an open source tool where it uses your existing English or Spanish subtitles in that case, downloads it, and translates using Google Translate your subtitle into any other language you want, which Google Translate support for that matter. I'm using that as well. One tip, what you need to do before you do that is edit your subtitle you have to correct each and every spelling mistake there. Yeah, and add punctuation. At least I do that. Because the automatic generated closed captions in your videos usually have errors in there. So what I do is I go into the YouTube studios and edit this automatically generated closed captions to correct everything. That's quite fastly done. It's not a lot of work. It's quite because you don't have to start from scratch. And then once you have it corrected, you can give Google SRT the link, like the link you would otherwise usually share with friends about your video, of this video, put it in there, and then do the translation. You get SRT files for each language you want to translate it into. And this SRT file it generates, you can upload in the YouTube studio as your closed captions. By the way, I'm saying you should correct all spelling mistakes in your original closed captions first, because otherwise Google SRT would insert some weird technical things into the closed captions that are not good for humans to read. So in order to avoid that, it should be clean, this closed captions, the original that Google SRT uses. Yeah. Use as tool. The only disadvantage is that in order that Google SRT is able to read your subtitle, it has to be unlisted at least, or even already public. I usually do that as unlisted because I'm doing this, of course, before I'm publishing the video. But then this doesn't give me the option anymore once the video is unlisted to schedule my video. That's kind of bad. But anyway, yeah, Google SRT is really a good way to tap into other language reprints. Yeah. Hi, Chris. Thanks, by the way, for your support. What niche are you in? It depends on what the viewers have habits. Yeah. In each niche, my pleasure. Makeup by Kira. In each niche, different video upload schedules are common. I mean, in gaming, you usually upload one video a day. In YouTube advice, like my channel, there's 2 or 3 videos is the common thing. Vlogs are oftentimes daily. Fortnite videos, I wouldn't say it's probably also daily. But again, as I explained before, when I was talking about the upload schedule, do the videos as often as you can to uphold your personal quality standard. Don't do it more often just because you think you have to. Yeah, don't let any advice about the YouTube algorithm or what other channels are doing get in the way. The most important thing is that you do quality videos, really something that people enjoy watching. That's the biggest priority. And the best thing to find out whether you're doing good content is to form a community around your channel. Yeah, people who are really enjoying your content, who keep coming back. That's what I'm mentioning quite a few times before about the active subscribers. That's the most important thing. Yeah, that will overrule any advice that it's about any upload schedule. If you build an excited community around that channel, this is what really counts, because the YouTube algorithm changes all the time. Yeah, we know that. But one thing that will keep constant, and that is that YouTube wants their viewers to enjoy their videos. That is really the most important thing. Viewers are king. Advertisers are unimportant. Creators are unimportant in that matters. What counts is the viewers. They are priority number 1. Yeah. Of course, creators are also important. Of course, advertisers are also important. Without these 3 groups, nothing will work on that. But if you don't have happy viewers on the platform, everything is lost, and YouTube knows that. Yeah, we need the audience. So whatever they will change in the future in the algorithm, one thing will remain constant. It is to make the viewer happy, and that should also be your goal. Yeah, in the beginning, there is not a big audience that you can attract to your channel. Obviously, yeah, there's so much competition and so on. People don't find you yet. Because it's hard to get discovered in the beginning. You should slowly get your foot in the door with SEO and all that stuff. Takes time, of course, but the first thing you have to work on is building your community, building your excited audience, even if it's small, because that is what YouTube is looking at. And if you successfully look at that, then you will be set up for better growth. Yeah, that is also the reason why that is the first priority I worked on my channel, because community is king. And if you have a small, happy subscriber base, then it's also much less likely the new people that come to your channel that they will be enjoying that as well, because you have proof there is an audience that really enjoys your channel. And so why shouldn't be there a reason that new people have that same enjoyment as well? So do videos as often as you can to uphold your standard that you have for your YouTube channels, and focus then on like making them your viewers that you have excited about it. And that will ultimately in the long run get picked up by the algorithm. All right, I think let's wrap it up for today. My concentration is down the drain. I couldn't do much more anyway. So leave me in the comments further questions. Again, I will start a new format. Leave me questions with this tag, Ask Morningfame. I want to answer your questions, 1 or 2 each Saturday in my show, starting with next Saturday. And that will be really getting excited, like a new chapter in the book of my channel. So was really great. Chris, I'm sorry I don't do paid channel consultations, but if you have any questions, any particular questions, let me know in any way. You can reach me, email, my channel, Facebook group, wherever. I'm happy to give you my thoughts on that. All right. Was great again to chat with you again. And yeah, let's see you next Saturday on the new show I'm starting. And until then, have a great weekend, my friends. See ya.